Hello everybody, I'm Sneaksy Gamer and welcome back to Dark Souls 3 with auto-equip item randomizer and the poorly translated mod. I gotta remember, where do I get the key to open that lower section in that other part?
Oh, Ashi, how do...
That's how I get it. Keyboard lock. Religious party door key. Key bans key to the sewer underground moisture undead location. The house is not a tourist, but as soon as you have the status Velka, the day of God. I thought I bought it from
Be
her.
sure to bring Ashen one. Huh?
Jesus Christ. So now we must go to break the bridge. Gotta kill the giant rats down there, or the giant rat down there. I swear, some of the stuff that I've seen in this, the translations make it sound racist, and it's kinda uncomfortable saying things that sound like that. I just hope none of this gets taken out of context by anyone. We have a tax loan. Open. Used keyboard lock. White crown of the Grand Duke. Prayer with a picture of Felka. Deliberately asked. You do not sin. Cancel request. Your curse can be lifted for 3,500 souls. Will you request to reverse hollowing? Any. And come along. Okay. Disciplined edge. What the hell weapon is that, though? Okay, so this is clearly the, Deacons of the Deep. This is the crown from them, or the helmet. The white crown carries the grand dedication hall of the chapel. It has only given the attention of the gods. The midwives of the sea took some of the white cloaks and left the church and stood in front of the city. But what weapon is this? Disciplined edge. It's a katana. Destroying the darling after throwing a black lump. Not that big. I cannot do anything soon. Expert. The warning force. Send a normal attack on the ground and a chain starts in the middle of the attack. What? I did actually just get to the point where I can use this now if I want. So I'm gonna actually try this out for a little bit. Oh, I like that. Earthal String Spell +2. That's the Irithel Straight Sword, isn't it? How the hell is there a dog in here? Okay, I think I like the Irithel Straight Sword, actually. I think I might keep that for now. The legs of winged knights. So in other words, winged knight leggings. Red and green Chef Moosey. Oh, that is nice. Me Ren Glow. Okay, so we've got this. We have get the lead from the Ellier of the Boral Valley. These weapons are buried in the snow and cause snow. Every fortnight will announce a post that was polluted by Pope swords on a single day. Efficiency. Use normal attacks to protect auto used during this situation, so use strong attacks for preventing movement. What? Miren Glow. Mira Knights. Really? Mira Knights sent by elegant clothes on a trip. This proves not only to protect soft night gloves. There is a long way to comply with the sacred duty of the princes, but very few votes cannot be achieved. Cherub's wings were toward the cherub wings. The promise of the apostles of God is considered the faith of Rome, but it is not known in the three pillars. It is believed that the heavenly girl's tomb was imprisoned in the heart of large archives. And I just remembered something that I got in the last episode that I never read, which was this. Stand be Godright. Make nearby different columns of light. The wonders and the heavens of the heavens bring lots of nearby bricks. The angels whom you sent in the past, the Persian girl has been sent back. Despite losing his place and feeling, he decided to write a story. In general, humans cannot describe their frames or understand what the angel was. Understand that the angel was the foundation of angelic angel. Okay. Okay. Got it. Hopefully I didn't accidentally hit that guy up there. I don't think so. Titanium stone slab. Now we get ambushed by a shitload of rats in here, I know. I think I got them all. Okay. The cathedral's major shields +4. It's a Cathedral Knight Great Shield +4, I think. use that though. Wait without the church address was used. Shivershin. Gurjal. Blessing dark and dirty was absorbed. Face shield or river thirk. Old priest King was decorated. Skills. Sharshi Shats. No defense force. Enemies and cover with a cloth or feared defeat. Each hand you are working with. What the fuck? That one I think would have to be the one that translated back the least that we've seen so far anyways.
Where? Who? Is there anyone? Oh, please, please email me. My neighbor hurt myself. There are some living things, not food. Hold my hand and touch me.
What? They turn to it. Hey, you asked for it, lady.
Oh, yes, he's there, very close. In fact, I'm not perfect. The beauty of God's heart. Oh, forgive me. I'm Korean Arena. I came to this place to be a ranger. You're feeling relieved from the dark. Are you honored? I'm small and does not have to change the flame. However, if you don't have any questions, can I access your service?
During his service.
Oh, thank you, sweet championship. I'll take action. Carmen Irene. I work very kindly.
What the hell was her name normally? I want to say Carmina, but I don't know if that's true. That's right or not.
Did you go out and save it? But, of course, unbelievers are not helpful. I'm sick. I'm Aegon. I know Karim. At that time, I can guarantee the safety of the girls. I am sure of you.
Dude, you're a fucking creeper.
What is it? My simple
What is
words.
it?
When I ensure the safety of the girl, I am related to you. And that. What is it? When I...
Okay, you know what? Rather than struggling with that, I'm just gonna switch the arrows. Why did I do that? I'm just gonna put the arrows there. Yeah, I'm liking this sword now. Damn you and your food loss. I really gotta reinforce my Estus flask at some point here, because this is bad. I gotta get more of them. I gotta reinforce it. What the hell happened there? Is that blood from the rats? Sure don't look like blood. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to this one and I'll make my way over to it from there. That corpse will probably be up on the thing again now, but the golfer. What? Damn it. The golfer. Again, it's in foreign countries. He's probably part of the brigade. In other countries, banned messages were sent to people and understood their livelihoods because they did not hear the message. Okay. I've kind of given up on trying to figure out what the things are because most of them it's just not possible. At least not for me. Somebody who knows the items in the game pretty well might be able to, but I don't know enough about the stuff to be able to tell. Like, there's people who'd be able to look at it and know just by what it looks like which one it is. And I don't know them that well. Can I just go this way? Looks like I can. Huh. Okay, where... Apparently they were stuck. Pine resin again. More Carter Burns. Okay. Now let's go this way. That works. Unable to acquire closing tower due to inventory or storage max. Oh. So that key for that tower was there. Okay. Old Snake wounded. Finally, I got one. Murakumo is disclosed. +1. Yeah, this, I didn't know you could talk to this thing.
Another faded nail. So my
fucking Yoda.
grandmother has a cage. There is no cage. Nana will not come back. Enter Kafim and remove the shadow of Nina.
I never knew you could talk to this thing.
Another faded soul. There is Nan. Enter.
And it's telling you that you can go and ride the cage on that thing over there's back, which was something I had tried to do in the past and couldn't figure out how to do it. I'm gonna turn to a lighter armor. There is an item down here though, isn't there? I almost forgot about it. Or isn't there an item down here? I thought there was. Huh, guess not. Protection ring steel +3. Okay, I guess I can't. No food loss. I'm sick of the food loss. I want to keep my food, damn it. Oh shit. You've got to be kidding me. That sucks. I don't like this sword. For howsoever the most learned of the great presents a summary of an investigation of what is in a bucket, especially on the mainland, are formed in the east. Relatively the greatest here the power of the art of a harsh necessity. The arms of a soldier that there arose the way. Do not ask who were burned alive. Sorry. Most grave spin slash was intercepted, but continually switched to a state of great excitement to boast of the skill of the attack of Volputate. What in the fuck did I just read? Yeah, I might as well keep those there. I use them enough that I might as well keep them in my thing there. I'm sticking with this sword for now. You were inside the stairs when you hit me. What the hell? I call hacks. Mouse and keyboard controls so much. I'm getting more used to it, but it's still so just awful compared to the gamepad. Whole Earth Rickry +1. That's the Dragon Slayer axe thing, isn't it? Damn it. I keep hitting the wrong button there. Great Axe immediately refused to create a part of Dragon Slayer's weapon, very stable with radiation. Use the skills to eliminate the method used to kill the Chief Bishop. Skill. Stop, bolt, save the air you are in, hit the strongest thunderstorm, hit the ground, and hit the strokes. What? I'm sorry, what? I can't two-hand it even. Can't even effectively two-hand it. Wow. Okay. Back to this then. So much. Damn it. Wait, where'd this one go? Okay. Unnamed ID. Yeah, it drops all the way down. Oh, how the hell did you get back out of this part? Could you? I believe you could drop down here, yeah.
Another faded soma. There is none enter.
Oh, that was hardly worth it. That's where you were. How'd you manage to fall off of there before I even got to you? Let's rest at delete. I'm gonna go back to Firelink Shrine. It scares me that I'm actually getting used to calling it that. Go here and burn the old snake wounded. Burn old snake wounded. Yes. And now, our Estus flask is no longer known as this is a hole. It's now known as here is the glass +1.
Welcome. Tell me. Well done.
I need some more cell phones, man.
Goodbye.
Oh, Ashy, how do?
I thought I put these things into my...
Be sure to bring
into the protected maps. That's the issue. There we go. Okay, now. I heard you down there. Just run past them. Oh, I never talked that. Ah, shit. I just realized that thing that I knocked down up there is up there again. Damn it. I'm not looking so good. I'm looking awfully bony. Skin and bones. No substance to me at all. You and your fucking food loss, man. I wonder. Would it be possible? There we go. Boston representative. I don't like that that's what it's called. I have a bad feeling this thing's gonna kill me. Couldn't use my Estus, otherwise I had him. I'm actually gonna go to this one and I'll go in that way so I don't have to run past all those big guys. do that. Got me some panel oil. Maybe I should use a different weapon on that thing down there. I don't know. I didn't do too bad with this, so I'll try this again. I am gonna try a different helmet though, because this one's not very protective at all. And these gloves aren't very good. Gotta be fucking kidding me. I couldn't even get my souls because he kept... Okay. Okay. Whatever. know what? For that fight, that ring might actually be a good idea. That one might actually be a good idea here. Hammer, Chaos, +1. How much damage does this thing do? That's actually a pretty decent amount of damage. Hammer, Chaos, +1. The wave goes through the forest, lightning. It serves as a measure, but one of the best in the reduction of energy and cutting the shield. In fact, the imagination of this fortune goes into the bands of the hammer. Already very passionate, this is the secret by improving the expertise of the mouth of the consumer at the appointed time to control it, reducing damage during the business. What the fuck did I just read? But it does have fairly decent damage output, so let's see how it works. Not sure what that did, really. Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna cheese him. I'm gonna cheese this guy because I'm sick of this. This weapon's not nearly as good as I thought it was. I sounded awfully heavy when he fell down. Just barely missed me with that. Going to attempt to cheese this guy out. Anyways, I don't know if I'll be able to. I've never done this, I don't think. Draw him out here. Coming this way? Yes. Come on, keep chasing me. I need him to come up the stairs, damn it. This way a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it's cheap, but I was sick of trying to kill him already. Izari Spy Romance Sheet M. That's another Isolith Pyromancy tome. Not sure which one, but it is. And now we are in order. I don't know why I was expecting it to say the actual name of the place. I should have known better. Let's head back to Firelink Shrine. Oh, crap. pretty sure he's going to refuse that pyromancy tome as well. Let me read the thing on it first, though. Distribute the metal to the spirit center. It's called leather processing. Made by Inglix Catala. Disguise and spread souls for emotional enemies. It does not have faith for everyone. What? Hard games. Metal diamonds will be giving. It is used to create famous Farron. Used for needle to make powerful weapons. When they reach beyond reach, heroes can recognize powerful weapons. Webstone ornaments make waves. First Lothar foot soldiers. It is used to put green objects. Powerful tools are easily utilized and lost by offensive but knowledgeable effects. Izari Spy Romance Sheet M. Pyromancy comes from Izalith, including pyromancies of magic. Put on the old man's pyramid to learn pyromancies, learning destroyed by Izalith. Leave a quick lamb's jaw, which then kills all species. What?
Oh, there, he told me. I'm glad you're a loyal student. Yes, here we are. There's a fulfillment from its little. Then you found the Persian house. It's incredible. The old ones are the mutilated ones will never be cursed. Show it now as soon as possible and bring it together. Only the ancient champion Solomon knows the original pyrotechnics.
Oh, he did take that one, I guess. The power of fire. Details of purchase. Read pyromancies. Big Orb Chaos. Chaos Flame Art from Ancient Isolus. Har is a chaotic big fire. The artificial flame melts even more stones and makes it short on an avalanching plate during a collision. Azalithar's wife and her daughter sacrificed the blood of chaos, but called them home. What the fuck? Storm Chaos. The art of chaos fire comes from ancient churches. Repair some of the area's wooden columns. The chaotic fire also hits the big rocks and creates short lava tips on the collision event. During the time, a romantic flame is made in an interesting seed clay, which is called a father. What the
Please do not ever give up. What is a teacher if it does not have a student?
Yeah, then there's this lady over here.
Oh, Blooms. Welcome. I'm not going to be a fire ranger, but I am honored to serve you in fireworks. Gods don't know us well. Thank you for you and for you. Now I am one of you. Your request is required. You know, when I was at Garim at home, I was still a girl. We share the story of your life with you. To be dedicated, only if you know it. But if I should ask, I can tell you many more and more common stories. Unnamed, oh, I see. Unfortunately, you need to find Toned Waifu in Braille. You know, when I was at Kareem at home, we shared to be, but if I, a name, unfortunately.
Learn about miracles. We have the most. Small priests restore HP to me and those around you. Use miracles, wedges, or special chimneys to make wonders with the fireplace. Fill. A miracle was sold by the priest. Gradually, I renewed HP. Investing follows Lloyd's old faith and his clergy knights, but unfortunately struggled. Cloud dudes. The miracle given by Mon, the apostle of the archbishop. Blood will flow. He will smell and freeze himself and his surrounding people. The wearing of the dars is in the history of death associated with Katha. God Morn is one of these. What the fuck? Home. The widow teaches tourists. Restoration of the bite. I think I've seen that one already, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Details of the purchase. Rings and saints. I already have that. God is given the tome. Give London Tower of Brainle.
Oh, this is Master of Food, Forbidden Tome. Dark stories about hiding this deep person. These stories do not match. Sure, if you insist, I'm gonna have to read it to you. Yes, I'm scared. A small animal is fired at night.
No. I thought it gave you the choice. No. Ah, shit. I thought it gave you the choice. No. Improve the arrow of the right arrow. Darkness. The miracle of the church is Shell Rondel. Strengthens the right weapon in the dark. It is said that the third daughter of the founder of the Church of Siblia, Lillian, talks about suffering and confrontation. Quiet invitation. Seal Rondel, I've already read that one. Even he's dying. Listen to the spiritual wonders of the Sibyl Rogue Church and change to the lid. Summary. The main area of the earth is the community of events that has a body and color, living in a non-moral world. Do you have to think about such a blessing? I honestly thought you were given the choice. Do you still...
We travel better than Ash Champion. I pray for your safety. Oh, Runes, do you want to hear this story?
I feel so
You know,
bad.
when I was at Kareem, we should to be, but if a name, unfortunately.
Because those ones are bad. If she reads those, it leads to her being killed, if I remember correctly. Shit, I honestly thought it gave you a choice whether you wanted to actually... Because she says something about it being forbidden, then I could have sworn you were given a choice. Do you want to... Do you insist that she reads it? Oh, fuck. That's not good.
Welcome, Miss Town. Well done. Then
I don't think I have enough souls to level up, do I? No.
goodbye. They put one. You can.
Shit, I feel horrible now. Because now, I don't know, maybe you had to give her all of them in order for her to get to the bad ending for her storyline.
Welcome, Miss Town.
I don't remember.
Then darkness increased.
I hope you have to give her all of them for it to... What in the hell? Why do I get one increase? Why do I get an increase of 1 point? Man, I Actually, do I feel bad about that? Because I could have sworn it gave you a choice. Do you insist that she reads it? Fuck. That's bad. I guess I remembered wrong. Yeah, and that guy's not back now. That one doesn't respawn. I don't think any of them did they? What were they? Outrider Knights or something like that they were called? I know it's dumb, but I feel horrible about that. Fire Club +1. I'll read the lore on it in just a moment. Gordon Deep Review +4. Okay. That weapon didn't last long. Gonna cause food loss. I don't like this sword. This sword sucks. Give me something better. Okay, well anyways, we have Gordon Deep Review +4. Does 123 physics and 123 dark. The wand made by a broken country. Astra was full of royal blood skills. Use regular attacks to protect intellectual property. What the fuck? And that other thing that I just picked up was Fire Club +1. They were with a head and death club. This tool will help you label the nail strike, but flexibility and damage will decrease. Skills. Warcry launches horror attacks and temporary invasions. Pretty sure that's not what Warcry does. I think it's because it's doing dark damage that it's doing so poorly on these things, because these things, I believe, are related to Aldrich and all that shit, so I think that's why this weapon's not doing so well on those guys. Okay, I'm gonna change back to the one I had before this. Actually, no, this is the most recent one I got, and then I'll change back to this then. That change back to Rings and Saints, I guess. What does that even do, though? Oh, it gives me additional attunement slots, okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't certain. Okay, this isn't the right spot. Where the hell's the spot where you drop down to the other part from? Was it over here? There it is. The burden of the farm. What? And I may be embered, but I don't look very good, do I? Damn it, the burden of the farm, where the hell is it? There it is. The shoes are named after God of War. Survivor in Lionforo was armed despite the destruction of his birthplace and was said to be important, as well as the names of the people allegedly killed. I have no fucking clue what those are supposed to be. What the fuck? Since when do you do that? I don't remember her doing that. Fuck you, bitch. Die. I got a man. Study dry, descriptive design, stranger +1, and an extra. So that's the weapon she just had. I just got that from that corpse there. Weird. The size of the dress +1. Okay. I guess I can try it. That was just that one? I thought this one came over and attacked me too. Watch the arrows. That was seriously just the one? I could have sworn that second one came over and attacked me too. Holy shit. Okay. Well then, I think I'm in trouble over here. If I stand down here, will it fall off? I almost fell off. Now this is where we find the dog that looks pregnant, which is just disturbing, to say the least. Yeah, that's the one. Damn. I thought the whips were faster than that. Holy shit. Highest level +4. I'm sorry, what? Moss red flowers. That's why I had gone back to that, is because the other one was so heavy. Oh, that works nice. 2 hits and you're done. I'd much rather have something that could do it in 1 hit, but 2 hits is fine with me. Default game. How the hell did gems get turned into games? Pretty sure that's what happened. So we'll meet Henri down here. Henri and Horace. At least that's what their names normally are. Guess we'll find out this time.
Oh, hello. How are you? I'm from Astora. Because you have it free. Here is Harris. Traveling with a friend. The Lord and Sindra are you looking for? You are good on the way to Yagia. Here is the Gap Jungle. Behind the underground forest lies the Fortress Baron, the home of the Legion of the Undead. Again the cathedral. We are trying to get to Church Home, Aldrich. Now we can walk on our way, but we are the leaders. And after we pass the road, others will be able to meet you at any time. Flame ambitions on your way.
Raw penalty +5.
I am a joke. This is not true, but don't worry about it. He is a talented knight. Without your help, this heavy service has confused us for a long time. You are good on the way to Yagia. Behind the now we can walk, and after we pop flame ambition.
Was it the second time you meet her that she tells you her name then, or what? Okay. Let's get my bow back into place here. Hack to a larger section with a knife. You can use long distances. This tool can use this knife to spread the attack. Usually many are still closed, but we'll describe this wall in a limited count. Skills. Rotation has fast, large mat movements and moves at a strong attack speed. I think that's the same description from the normal spear, so I'm guessing that's just an upgraded normal spear then. The size of the dress +1. Great location on the enchanting clout. Some pyromancers, curtain women are supported. As a good performance show, but the urine damage caused by the victim's rejection slowly, it can safely lead him to death. Jesus Christ. Skill. Take a walk. Hit the left side to overcome the physical strength of the recovery process. A bracket to imprisonment all the people. What in the fuck am I reading? And stranger +1. The turquoise and the unknown cells are made by the foolishness of words. In the square land, the injury starts again HP. After the death of a man, a woman with a man and later joined took a servant. Skill. HP has expanded the shared trailer regularity. What the fuck? Excuse me, what the fuck am I reading? I have yet to find a thing for any of the covenants. Default game. Remember to create complex tools. Titanium stone ornaments swell. Early weapons of the Rothic Knights. It is used for injection to produce sophisticated weapons. The more advanced tools are difficult to use and the better and more efficiently organized. Hard games. Already read that one. Okay. Oh, I did get a new spell or something, didn't I? Yeah, this one. An extra. It is a miracle Sond Londor given to the people taken from the church. I will take more care from the sheep. This is the only history known as immigrants who believed he had the words of excuses. Finally, the trip should be done. What the fuck? Man, this shit makes no sense. Okay, what's the attack rating on this thing? 228 physics. Not too bad. Okay, excuse me, the assault power on this thing. What the fuck? Was that this thing that just made that noise? Fire cards. Was that these things that just made that noise? Okay, this weapon is actually not too bad. The hell are fire cards? Fire cards. Cinder ritual duplication links first flame cinder is the soul of the laces. But they burn up burns and barriers. They are not only empty fish, but also exist as a worthy act to unlike the great symbol of the Lord with fire. What? I have no fucking clue what that just said. That is those guys making that weird moaning sound. What the hell? How did I not hear that in the past? Or maybe I just don't remember it, but I would think I would remember hearing something like that. Soul Great Sword. Oh boy. We're gonna get invaded by that other person over here. Harry Rick Big Soldier +5. What? Oh, that's actually very effective. God damn, that is very effective. Is that a Lothric Knight Greatsword or whatever? At the top. Why the hell are dung bombs called there? Dung hives or whatever they are. Why are they called at the top? I don't understand how that could have come from. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Lothric Knight Greatsword or whatever the hell it was called. This is that one that you can get later on once you're in Lothric Castle, I believe. You can get it from them there. Because that's where it's got lightning damage on it then. This is a very nice weapon to find here. Because it's very powerful. This is a very powerful sword. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones I was using when I was trying to beat Midir. Was one of these swords, wasn't it? Dragon number. What? Ultra Great Sword becomes Ultra Big Sword. Honor of the Great Sword Lothric Knights, the Power of Graves. A hunting dragon is so lightweight commercial day. Even in the long history of Lutak's worker, this weapon is less and less than the extraordinary power of the skill. To continue increasing pressure, use the lower position of your body's stomp. And then dragon number. In the name of royalties, dragon weapons can be named by ancient donkeys. Fun camps are walking in the light and cannot burn. What the fuck armor is that? can't think of what armor that is. I don't know. Profile greatsword. Aww. You douche. Profile greatsword, ultra big sword. Whoops. Pigeons group at the right of Pope Salvador. Not long after Sivan returned to his brother's life, he found a fine city and a huge fire on an exterior outside Earl. Experience. Occasionally, flamingo is required. Please use tension to keep firefighting. Is this the, what the fuck's his name? Pontiff? Is this his greatsword? Pontiff Sullivan's greatsword? Perhaps. Which would make it a boss weapon. I think it is. But it's not nearly as powerful as Harry Rick Big Sword +5. I don't think I've ever killed one of those first try, have I? I don't know. But damn, I got that one. He really didn't put up much of a fight. Like, oh shit, guys, you saw what he just did to that thing. Back up. Pretend we didn't see him. Now, did the giant crabs respawn? I think they did, didn't they? Yep. Thought so. Yeah, that's for what? Who was it again? It's angry, but are you still calling? Was it Hodrick again, I think? But he was extremely strong there. If I remember correctly, it's Hodrick, but he's way stronger. Am I gonna be able to beat these big ass things that are in here? A perfect glove. Yeah, these things. Guess so. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do that. Sound killing. The soul of a man without a sign. What? Don't tell me that's a soul of a lost undead. No, it wouldn't have been, because that was too big of a soul to be that. Were those even in Dark Souls 3, the soul of a lost undead? Or were those only in the first one? You've got to be fucking kidding me. I was spamming the button to heal and I just couldn't. That's not what I wanted to do. Gotcha that time. I forgot there was one of those guys with the weird chime or bell thing that wakes up the others. Forgot he was in here, otherwise I would have killed him first. Gentle Lay Lauren Herald. Are you kidding me? I knew that was there. I don't know why I was thinking there were two of the mage ones in there. The body is healthy and healthy. Another one of them, huh? Or a few more of them anyways. I don't want to go that way, because if I drop down to there, then I have no choice but to either drop down into there or over at the end, where there's the two tough NPC guys there. So warriors to sleep. Screw you. The little crabs. I saw that. That big crab turned and looked right at me. Yedo Paladin folk. What? Hard games. Yedo Paladin folk. Another one, huh? Lorden Paladin, the killer stands, man, and pine resin. Is that? That's part of one that I broke up above, okay. Hey, you're not supposed to hit me. I know there's an invader here. It's Yellow Finger something or other. What? Why did it just leave? What? What the fuck? Okay. Oh, sure, now it's back, but now it's got full health because it... Why did the one I was fighting leave? Seriously, why did it leave while I was fighting it? Normally those things only leave when you're trying to shoot them with arrows or something where they can't get to you. All kinds of tree rides. The bottom of the champion. Champion's Ash? That's so you can go into the arena thing, right? What the fuck? All kinds of tree rot. I can guarantee that's the curse-rotted greatwood soul that I just found. Just by that name, I can tell you it's the curse-rotted greatwood soul. Shield deep +2. Okay. I'm almost positive I used a sword, one of these swords, when I fought, Midir. I don't know if it's the one that I ended up finally killing him with, but I know I tried to use one of these at least for a little while. That's something I do not like. You can't move the camera when you're attacking with the mouse and keyboard. When I'm swinging, the camera... Oh, there it does. When I was hitting those things, the camera would not move while I was trying to move it. I know there's a Black Knight over there, but I don't think I want to fight him. The only thing is, I'm pretty sure he's gonna hear me if I try to sneak past him over here, because I can't fucking sneak. I can either do this or I can run. Yep, he heard me. I knew it. Press the hero. Knight is reasonably covered. Fried bosom +2 and long light. Fried bosom. This beauty is beautifully performed by the sister of Alfirida, which quickly transforms the destructive earth into a wind from the universal wind. Alfredi says in the picture, it is a sign or a lost house. Elfrida's respect for help the musical instruments on the left of animal animation are in their own hands, and so the Elfrida sword is locked up. Double tapping or touching the dirt when the wind makes for intense effort. Now we've got the shield deep +2. Hawkwood's Corpse underground group. Usually the unique combination of ours does not allow the use of handicrafts. The exclusive observer swords did not allow such a shield, and it was important to defeat him in Hawkwood. What? Skills. Acquiring scripture, accurately attacked, and continued a great success. He worked with his hand as he worked. We've got kitchen. The settlement known as the Settler Clayton Wanderers has left the Mira Order. Although it was symbolized by the prohibition of death, despite the creativity, Clayton did not remove it. Got Gentle Lay Lauren Herald. It is a coat that wears Dark Legion Herald. He left the soldier in the darkness with the army and melted the skin, and the iron pieces showed a special war. What the fuck? A perfect glove. The goal of the car was to drown after Legion's observers became princes in cinder. Then Pharaoh made a beautiful tree. The first thing in the jungle is a protectionist obligation to defend the war. The Furon is always landlord, so it is certain that they are migrants. What the fuck? Night is reasonably covered. An unknown way on a street made of small iron. What the Cages of Legion Herald. Who has tried the dark? Yeah, I've already read that one. The Killer Stands. The most famous conspiracy cases are hidden in the shade. I've read that one already. Ring in graphics so as to return to the long-term meaning for one of the 3 stars is known for Ruckle and something. I don't know what the fuck that said. The Pine Resin Raw Mumbai Fired Small Pool. I've read that one already, haven't I? Soul of a Man Without a Sign. A garbage dump was found. I used to make many spirits. May the power of this sovereign become a power and make it free as a means of the spirit. And then Yedo Paladin Folk. An angel in the flesh is the crown of the proud, used to get souls. Fire can free the soul of this king as a source of power and liberation as an instrument of the soul. And then all kinds of tree rot. The great woods eyed and the great damned city is a very strong one for the soul falling, used to get or change many souls to get your real power. Through this establishment, all types of mining were able to enter the non-resident area. The worst thing has been reported in the soul of the soul, but eventually the whole was found. Okay. I've given up on trying to understand these things. Please keep the Firelink camera and open undead matches. The bones are burned, but the pastor. Firelink shrine, fire on firefighter. Enjoy the Not long ago, the undead described the body, celebrate them, and fight for protection against their souls. Therefore, matches undead means. The deadly value is estimated by death. Are there any gifts or endless warfare? And then Lourdes Paladin. The ash of our suitcase is looking for a great church. A woman who was a woman will make a new provision now. Paladin knows good money for her great judgment. Oh my god. Long light. After losing power to the mysterious state, Urasil, imagine magic that is easy to destroy. Protecting the body from basic rules, magic does not refuse physical realization, gentle care. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, they're reading that, so never mind. Do I really want to try this? Probably not. You can't hear that, huh? Descriptive design again. Set up the fire. That's the fire clutch ring. Increase fire attack but cause damage. Please take a picture of a hand holding a redstone. Improve the fire attack but endanger the damage. Older women from Londor, we can argue that a series of sounding clutches that can be overcome with desperation can peak. What in the fuck? Okay. Good that that killed him, because his hit would have killed me. Wrong button. Jesus Christ. Chaos Gray Transformer +5. Really? Great outbreaks of sheep night +2. What? Isn't that Artorius' great shield, or is that something else? Dual Charm, Bright Paper, Ulster Spear, and Screen Sage. Oh, and Everin. Not bad. Oh. Ooh, that wasn't good. I'm not liking this weapon. I mean, honestly, it's not bad, it's just not good for these guys. Another Yellow Paladin folk, huh? I wonder if that's the soul of a proud knight. Again, I don't even remember if that's an actual thing in this one or not. You've got to be shitting me. That thing hit me, damn it. Ah, Persian black unmixed. Okay, I need to change my equipment. Okay, so we've got Chaos Gray Transformers +5. This is beginning to develop the stakes for many riders. This tool is often used to launch the attack and soldiers to deal with only the people they are in need of power and knowledge. Skills. Payment and lies next to the lawn. No use for a long time. A strong attack. What the fuck? Ulster Spear. With a timber head, we have a resort that is a terrible weapon that affects the red body on the shoulders of the shoulder. HP will bring back the expertise of losing people. Take a big step down and rotate a focused trench on slices and enemy losses. Do I hear something coming up towards me? No. They're just moving around down there, okay. Then we've got what I'm almost positive is Artorias's shield. Big dark gorge and shield knight raises wolf blood about my husband Pharaon. What? God's protection is persistent and protects against the consequences of different attitudes. Skills. By purchasing the license to protect on the left, you can do the right equipment skills. Oh yeah, and I didn't read this. Multi-layer coat. 3 consecutive tops in the expansion mechanism. Counting 3 pictures will cause great damage. Despite the fact that it is a weapon, this section is an important and similar artwork. Practice. Manage your car and hold your shoulders, pushing enemies to get the distance. Go back to that shield then. charm. A musical instrument that will be used in a duel of opinions. Each field effect is in no time. Odin Lloyd lived pilots who feared the annulment of their decision. That this decision is the sword of the applicable law. What in the fuck am I reading? Again, what the fuck am I reading? Yeah, and then we got Learn Craig Sage. Read through Maria Crystal. This is a learning magic. Due to the fact that they know about any harassment, this secret is talented, and the search for it is very special. What the fuck? Default game. Okay, where the hell did I die now? Damn it. How the hell did that dog kill me? Fuck, man. What the hell? Where the fuck are my souls? Is it not gonna show up right because it's in the water? Oh shit. Oh no, it's because it's right there apparently. Okay. Damn thing. Okay. Name of the soldiers. That's the soul of a nameless soldier, I'm assuming. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy up here and get him back at Firelink Shrine. Oh no, it's right there. I was like, what was it, a fake wall?
Well, this is unpredictable. Usually visitors are not available. What do you want?
Sounds like
This
Christopher
happened to me as
Walken.
my research. If you don't have a business, I have read it.
Ask astrology.
Interesting. Well done. Please, I apologize. Share some. But who is the lender who is paying free money? Apparently, it's not that kind of person. So you promised me. In exchange for my training, you will find me. Privacy that you know in detail. What's this? Can you guarantee it?
To praise or promise.
Well done. It is not stupid to understand the importance of commitment. I'm Orbek from Vienheim. Those people who do not do. I'm learning magic. We go together, it will be like our school.
Jesus Christ, he sounded like somebody doing a really bad Christopher Walken impression. Splitting the tail rope. The hell is that? Finally extinguish a fire or return to the temple. Part of the long service door, transfer the shift wheel to the pieces used for brakes or Sheeran Firelink items. Reusable. Fireworks had interconnected and long-term relationships that bind to each other. That's that thing so you can... Basically the permanent homeward bone. It was a reusable homeward bone for the most part. What was it, a coiled sword fragment or something like that, I think it was called? Yeah, I think it was coiled sword fragment or something. Something along those lines. I highly doubt I'm gonna be able to beat this boss. I thought I had one of those rings of sacrifice. I know I can buy them from the one lady, but I thought I had one. The Last Blood. What? Oops. Old Builder. The soft book was sacrificed to 12 men, but it was the final project. The protagonist presented his loving family skills. You cannot expect a bloodless flat with your own blood temporarily. I do not respect what happened to luxury. No, I think that's the one that you injure yourself when you use it or something. or you can use it. You can buff it, but you buff it by hurting yourself or something like that. I don't remember exactly. A hidden prayer. Aren't they actually just called hidden prayers? Holy Water Tower Lothric Prayer Queen. Roderick full FPYI. Serious unmarried men without the visitor is finished in a dark place. Lothric Queen cares poor soul. What the fuck? The remaining fire seems final or fireworks. Fireworks. Hey, that lady's here for once. Or finally. Not for once. She's finally here.
Okay, you're good. You're wrong. I am a non-national race without serving God.
What?
Although we are all our duty, responsibility is personal relationships. I think many things can win from being a brother. Please bless a month in your drift.
What?
I think many things. Please bless a month.
The fuck is she saying to me?
Oh, come back. What happened?
So now I can actually craft Chief Swami. That's the Hollow Slayer Greatsword, isn't it? Isn't that what it was called?
Our purpose. What can we... I feel 5 to 5 to... So the Lord maybe... Wait, Yelefisiti I Mekla You are associate.
Okay. Yeah, I think that Chief Swami, I think that was the Hollow Slayer Greatsword, wasn't it? The sword was used to hide the travelers. The eye is scared at the heart of the bush, especially in the opposite direction. Mira had a chance. Both hands use a special design. Fittercation. Use the anti-octet antagonistic method after a major challenge to interfere with transportation. I have no fucking clue what that means. What the hell? Oh, I never looked at this one, did I? Choice of the Evangelical Cathedral, which is the resident of the dead. Long, sharp white and white lenses cause pain and bleeding. Skill. Spin, bash, 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 bash. Bashing is done with great movement, and you use the impetus to shift too many attacks. Oh my god. Just spin, bash, 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 bash. It's literally like it's describing what happens when you use the spin bash attack. Oh my god, that's gotta be one of the best ones so far. Oh my god, that was just great. Angel was found under the name of Militants. Use it for a soul. Ranger, as that is the power of sovereignty to become a soul of the soul, so you can be free. Oh my god, what the fuck? That just spin, bash, 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 bash. That was just great. Okay, so that other thing wasn't a pale tongue, because this is a pale tongue, I believe. That, or not, wrong thing. Because I believe that this is one of the pale tongues. Yeah. Test success attacks against many disorders. The Red Sea thieves examined a horrific campaign. Many of them have such services, such as chocolate, the first time to satisfy the request to give them, but without them, the goddess of their star. What the fuck? Apparently thieves really want chocolate? I think that's what I understood from that.
Oh, Ash, how do...
At the rest, give Lourdes Paladin.
It's different. Please, I hope the...
Details of the purchase. Anything new? That's new. Morningstar, did you have that before? Sprinkle the animal to eliminate. Yes, they did. Meanwhile, the planning of the program expands. Generally, White Way protectors are protected. Independents leave Warsaw free for the Crescent Candle. Ah, Lloyd's Ring Slope. Additives obtained from light in the White Road. Highlight the health level of the Jamaican Father's Lodi. What the fuck? When HP is out, it will absorb the damage. Lloyd's worship was common on the White Road. Reverend Colleen vigorously defended that Lloyd was a derivative trap and was taught by the entire Father. Oh dear God. I don't need two of this.
Be sure to bring Ash and Mum.
Oh, I am well acquainted. I'm glad. Do you have...
Of course, I don't have what I need. One who killed. I can turn it into Great Rain is called Great Sword +5. Invisible Lithic Great Sword plus 5. Lottery Large Towel plus 5. Lothric Greatsword plus 5. That actually sounds pretty much correct. Poison Rotrick Greatsword plus 5. Or Roslick is a Great Knight. I gotta see what these other things turn into. So we've got Roth War Flag. We've got Roswick is a Great Banner. Warp Sharp Lothric War Banner. Brother Luckock was determined. Ra Lotrica Military Flag. Roster Firefight. And Against Roslick. Oh my god. Okay, that... I still haven't found any of those, huh?
Trust, I want.
Hello, come back and one piece. Let's enjoy it. Oh.
Talk about your honorable.
You don't have anything new for sale.
When will we meet again?
I don't think she ever gets anything new for sale, does she?
Oh, at the time. Again, I'm from Werheim, Wienheim. Let's start with the basics. The ideal woman is faced in front of the dragon's claws.
What?
Oh, and what you hear is, at least, if they are able to act.
Okay. Give a little chicken. Learn magic. Aerosol, I've read that one. Sir Ennard Fowler. To improve the General's great revelation, more than life is the camera. Research is one of the many other powerful content materials that make your head and hands even more effective and fascinating. Heavy God. Important ingredients, long-term tolerance, the biggest deal in soul. I've read that one. Arrow Heavy Angel. The magic strengthens the powerful soul of Harvey's soul arrow. Magic is a logical field. Their power influences the knowledge of the operator. Darts Fallon. The Legion Farron Legion Wizard Soul Arrow Flames. Farron was known for his search, but he was known for his peace. Soul Greatsword. Magic has been created for sword, knives, and women against the great sword caused by my body. The only valid papers are to facilitate the voice dial, but are taught to fight with the original words. Simple edges can easily convert the wording into the text. Fallon Fate Tens. The adaptation of the Sword's Great Warrior Unioned Revolution of the Fallon continues. It's up to a power to run later. It does not have a friendly accommodation whatever, to provide any reason than any other. Not popular. I've read that one. Read Magnesium Shield already. Jewelry. The Winehouse House has developed the Fox's second school in Fox. Voice of the radio is emphasized. This sound includes high abstract gungi. Give a little chicken. Give screen sage.
Oh, my. This is fantastic. Fiona Detour is very familiar curiosity. Thank you for making the transaction. I do not think I've ever done it. Let's get ready so you can stop these new images.
So what's been added now? That's a new one. Dirt, Alabama Far. Strong soul targets Ferrarona miraculously. Fire arrows. Said the Scalatus leader Leon to improve arrows, dart, and throw his goal, and help the Rishi by nifty crystals to make his daughter Hysela. What? Fell in hail. It brings growth for infantry production, good water or water. He is called the leader of Leonardo, and his daughter is frightened frankly. The hills are clean and crystal mirrors. And fog. This is a very dangerous insurance adopted by the spirit of the Dragon School. Only trusted members will receive training. We are releasing a violent fog to HP. The carrier has no effect on its consequences, so be careful. The body in the black cloud is still lying, but this is a scratch. I was asked to call this search engine in this amazing view. What the fuck?
It saves the life of a murder's friend. Please do not hesitate. In the case of the victim, all the results will be completed. Even though I was angry, I did not notice this simple truth. I define the goodness of a fool.
What? What?
I do not see it well, but has it forgotten. In return for my charm, it gives me information. The bleak signature is written just like a scroll. I hope they do not promise.
Yeah, man.
I do not see it well. In return for my charm.
In return for your charm.
Come back.
Nothing else, just come back. I'm gonna use my souls before I do anything else.
Welcome. Tell me the well done. Then increase. Goodbye. You can.
Okay. I think that's it for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Wait. First, burn the button of the champion. That is not what it was called. Match is uncertain. Okay, well anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.